Weston, would you like to go?
Do
you have a topic?
If not,
I picked one out just here before. It's one of the lighthearted ones. It was the one we discussed the other day. You remember that? You mentioned that we should do it as a topic.
There's a lot that I mentioned we should do as topics.
You should mention it to everyone else, and we will.
All right. So, I know I've mentioned this to Dan before as well. We've had conversations about this in the past, but have you guys ever come across things that just don't make sense to you, really? Like, the example that I'm thinking about is cheese pizza. There's no reason to get it when you can just get cheese bread with marinara sauce and just dip it. Like,
it's just pre-dipped
cheese sticks. Are there any other things you guys can think of that are just like, it just does not make sense why people do it that way or get things that way?
There's working my job. There's a lot of things that I can think of.
So I wanted to get some of your guys' experiences on this. Because that's one of them that the other day we were discussing and it came up and I was just like, it makes no sense to me.
This one literally just happened tonight. So we went to Wings and one of the guys we went to Wings with.
Oh my God. This actually made me
got
mad.
Plain
It
wings.
makes total sense, to be honest.
Just with ranch.
No, he ordered wings with no sauce and ranch, so he could just dip the wings that were on sauce into ranch, and that's how he ate them. And I'm like, you didn't get sauce. Like, what is wrong with you?
He likes chicken and ranch, man.
I mean, I get it. You like chicken and ranch, but like just wings without any sauce, and you're like, okay, I'm just gonna dip this in ranch and call it good. Like that doesn't make sense to me. Like at that point, what are you doing?
It makes perfect sense to me.
No, it does not.
Childish, but it makes perfect sense to me.
It is very childish.
I will agree with that. I can understand it, but I don't think it's very mature.
But I think it's also if you're talking about cheese pizza, it's the cheese pizza wings. Like
it really is.
And who does that all the time?
Who
does that all the time? Children. Carter, I love you. It's fine, but
that is the definition of childish. I love that Chris is here behind the camera, typing in chat, telling Logan to get off of his phone.
Conversation with yourself.
you totally could.
Just let me. I'm not used to this. Let me have some fun with this. All right? Let me have some fun with it.
Everything breaks down.
I'm trying to think of some other stuff.
For those of you that aren't sure,
fine.
The Chris that's here is the same Chris that if you watch the spicy food videos I've done, like the Death Nut Challenge and
don't you love that
the one chip challenge and the gummy bear. Chris is the one that was with me for all those videos. So just so you have an idea of who's behind the camera as well. That's not peer pressure to explain who it is. That's how they know him.
Manipulation at its finest.
No, that's just facts.
Did I say
it is total facts, but he's using it to his advantage.
Did I say, hey Chris, you know what we should do? There's a toe. Did I say there's a toe of Satan behind you and you should grab it and start?
You did right now.
You just did.
Hi Ranger, how's the baby?
Segue. He got caught, so he had to bring up the dog.
Oh, poor Range.
He's trying to get out.
Yeah, he wants out. So anyways, yeah, the cheese pizza doesn't make sense. That's a thing that should not ever be ordered.
Go ahead, Range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if you get cheese pizza, why not just get cheesy breadsticks and a thing of marinara sauce and just dip it yourself? It's the same thing.
It's
the
only difference is that
the
only difference is that the cheese or the sauce is baked in with the pizza. That's the only difference versus just you putting it on yourself.
I'm a guy who's worked at pizza restaurants for at least 5 years total.
Okay.
It's not the same.
It's exactly
it's the same
thing.
I've worked at pizza restaurants too. It's exactly the same.
I've tried them next to each other, and they tasted exactly the same.
Your taste buds are messed up.
For what? Sorry.
There's cheese pizza
very
and
little
just cheesy
difference.
breadsticks that you dip in marinara.
If you're going to get a pizza, every pizza is
different.
cheese pizza, so you might as well get something else.
It's really true.
I think Domino's are different
So
sure.
I will consent to the idea that cheese pizza is just a waste of time.
Thank you.
Okay, we can agree on that at the very least.
There is a difference between dipping like a breadstick into
Cheese stick, to be precise.
A cheese stick, a breadstick with cheese on it, into marinara sauce. There's a difference there.
There's very minute difference.
Very minor.
There's still a difference.
Sure. Is it enough of a difference that
you can justify it?
To warrant the price gap between them? No.
No, you're absolutely right. But I will say this: cheese pizza people are the same as pineapple people. They need to leave.
Okay, actually, I like pineapple on pizza. Thank you very much.
I'm okay with it. I don't like pineapple on pizza though, so I won't eat it.
What I love is what the pineapple does to the meat. Honestly, if you just like grilled the chicken or the
Makes it soggy.
ham or whatever,
I don't like all the juice
with it, and then just like remove some of the extra juice and then cooked it in.
Yo,
the
Gerard,
way
what's up,
acid works with the meat's really good.
It's phenomenal, and I love the taste of that.
Yeah.
So I can approve of that. I can take or leave the actual pineapple itself being on the pizza.
Citric acid breaks down meat bonds,
but
releases flavor.
You Wes?
I'm sorry.
Is that Chris? He goes, you Wes, hi.
hey, you Chris, hi.
Okay, but here's the thing. Like, just take it from a guy who's been in McDonald's for a while.
Okay, would you guys like to come on camera for this?
Most people, most people do not order order a Hawaiian pizza. They order just pineapple.
No, that's wrong on so many levels.
Yeah.
I agree. It's not right.
You have to have a meat with it to make it actually
they
worthwhile.
They order it without
Just pineapple.
without the meat.
Just pineapple.
See, that's weird.
That I will agree that is weird. Now, I wouldn't say it's as
just a
senseless as
topping.
cheese pizza,
Yeah.
but it's a topping. It's better than straight cheese.
It doesn't
Yeah.
seem weird to me. Someone just likes pineapple on their pizza. It's just a topping.
I think if we're gonna talk about pizza toppings,
I don't like
I
it, though.
think one that when I worked at Domino's that I hated and made no sense to me was tomatoes, like the diced tomatoes. They're disgusting. First off,
Well, it's
And,
because
like,
it's tomatoes.
why would you
Just
put
by
them on a
itself,
pizza
or-
if the base of the
Extra
sauce is
tomatoes.
tomatoes?
Well, actually,
Already
if you go back to the origin of
tomato-based
pizza,
Hold on, I
in
think Chris
Italy-
is coming on camera for this.
Sorry. I gotta. I'm not gonna.
Because Chris is with me on this. Those are disgusting to work with.
So somebody just commented about cheeseburger pizza. Okay.
Oh, Chris.
Now,
is
let
ridiculous.
me. So a cheeseburger pizza should be normal sauce, with burger, with like hamburger, pizza cheese, provolone, cheddar.
Do you wanna
and
lean
may-
down
and
just a
may-
little bit?
And maybe some tomatoes.
You want to lean down? Your head's getting cut
It
off.
depends on where you're coming from.
And maybe
At Domino's,
and
maybe.
maybe some tomatoes. I'm just saying like a
Sure,
normal
sure.
cheeseburger pizza.
Yeah.
But here's what Domino's does
Onions
that
and
I do not
pickles.
agree.
Ketchup
Let's just pray to God that nobody from Domino's is watching this, but
Oh, they are.
they
They're always
literally
watching.
their base sauce is mustard and ketchup mixed together.
It's
Yeah.
disgusting.
That is
What?
oh.
Hold on. Are you serious?
No,
I
I'm dead
have
serious.
said enough. I have
I'm
said
dead
enough.
serious.
Are you serious?
I remember when I worked there, I had to fill the bottle. Like when they asked like us to fill bottles when we had time, when we had to have deliveries. Those are my least favorite
That's
because they just
disgusting.
smell
That is
disgusting.
just that.
That's
That is
not
disgusting.
okay. That no.
It makes you want to gag. I had to like make it or cut it.
Yeah,
That's
it's gross.
disgusting. Hey,
That is-
speaking of
Ace
people
said he was
from,
talking about not cheeseburger pizza, but just cheeseburgers without the cheese.
oh, it's a hamburger.
Yeah.
So it's a
It's a
or,
hamburger.
or people
That's-
who order like a hamburger and add cheese to it when there's a cheeseburger on it.
Yeah, well, I mean, so I understand ordering a hamburger like if you're lactose intolerant or something. I understand that.
No,
one I
they're
get.
ordering a cheeseburger, but
Well,
they
no.
want no cheese on it.
Well, no, see, and that's just it's a common phrasing though to say cheeseburgers, right? So I mean, you just
But
like
they're two menu items.
no,
Yeah,
I
they
know,
are
I get it.
separate.
No, I get it, and that at that point though, it's a responsibility of whoever's working. I, think,
I
to
get
just
it.
Know what they mean
I
with a
understand,
hamburger.
but it's still kind of dumb.
It's one of those things. No, but speaking of Domino's, though, Chris, I had someone come into my stream the other night, and they were like, "Hey, do you know Chris?" And I was like, "Chris, as in Chris who?" They're like, "Chris Nichols," and I'm like, "Yeah, I do." And they're like, "Oh yeah, he showed me your YouTube videos of you two doing spicy food challenges. I work with him at Domino's."
You know who it was?
I don't. I don't remember who it was, but I just thought it was funny that one of your coworkers popped into chat. It was like, okay, well, I just wanted to follow since you know Chris. So then he left and he hasn't been back.
So about 40% of the people at Domino's has done the deathmatch challenge.
Because you're a mean boss.
Attempted it, not done it, but attempted it.
Chris tells his coworkers, he goes, "Hey guys, you want a chance at getting a raise? Do this challenge, or else you're fired."
Isn't that considered hazing?
I've shown him your videos plenty of times.
Yeah. So one of them came into chat though, was like, "Oh hey, you know Chris, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I do. Like he's been in my YouTube videos. It's kind of funny." Yeah, I don't remember who it was. I should have got a name, but I just don't remember. Anyways, yeah. So
Back to his topic.
back to the topic of things that
It's
don't
all
make
right.
sense.
It's all good. It's all good.
This whole
Fun
show
topic.
basically is nothing but us just getting off topic half the time and not knowing what we're talking
No,
about.
it's fine.
Actually,
I'll
half
try-
of it's
I'll try to
us,
stay out of it.
me and Logan, just arguing about stuff.
Dan
That's also
we'll
fair.
get into it because Dan's probably gonna
Oh,
diss me about my Star Wars opinions later. But
no, I'm definitely gonna make you angry in Pokemon though.
Oh God. So
Yeah,
speaking
people-
of things that don't make
Speak
sense,
truth.
then another thing I don't get, I guess, if we're gonna go down this rabbit hole, 'cause we talked about the wings with no sauce. We talked about just cheese pizza in general. Another thing I don't understand, and I never will, is like the Impossible Whopper at Burger King.
Oh, just
Like,
Impossible meat in general.
Yeah, just Impossible. Like, just eat meat, dude. Like, come on.
They have
it's for
KFC has
vegans.
Impossible
It's for
chicken
the
now.
I know, but it's still disgusting. Like, it
Well,
just, it
Have you
shouldn't be
tried
a
it?
thing. I have once, yeah.
That's the
not
problem.
from
It's-
Burger King, but I've tried Impossible meat
I
from
heard it's actually
somewhere else.
The Whopper's actually pretty good.
I
I don't know.
hear.
The burger
It's
place
dumb.
I tried it from, it was not good.
Okay,
Is
the
it
one
just-
at Burger King isn't actually that bad. It's not as good as a regular Whopper.
Well, sure.
I'll say
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's not as good, but it's actually not that bad.
Yeah.
Like, I could eat one if I had to. I would never choose to, but if I had to, I could.
Well, see, here's the thing.
Those things are understandable, though.
Well,
You might think
'cause
they're dumb, you know, but they're understandable.
here's
I
the
think
reason why I
someone
think it's so
wants to be
stupid, though.
vegan.
Is maybe it's not the Impossible Whopper itself, but it's more of the option. I saw a video, someone went through the drive-thru at Burger King, and they ordered the Impossible Whopper, and someone was like, "Do you want us to add bacon to that?" And he goes, he's like, "So why would I order?"
Tofu bacon?
He's like, "Why would I order a vegan burger to get bacon on it?" Like, so I guess just stuff like that, you know.
No,
Okay.
what baffles me is when that lady sued Burger King because they made the Impossible Whopper
On the same grill As the
meat.
normal, yeah.
That you went to Burger King.
Like you can't
What do you
expect. You can't expect
That was
luxury.
probably
if you
the
go to Burger
least
King.
unsanitary thing they did to that burger.
Probably.
Like that's baffling.
What?
That's not right though.
What's not right?
Like
Well, being
so
vegan?
If you go through like food regulations, like you need to keep. Like we actually have like certain trays that we use now. Like you don't know about this. We have certain trays that we use for like gluten free.
Yeah.
And ones that we use for regular pizzas.
Yeah,
There needs to be a separation because there are people that if they eat meat, they get like ridiculously sick.
They get extreme diarrhea.
So like
That's just eating at Burger King,
I
though.
won't lie. If you're going to Burger King for your vegan needs, that's not the right idea. That being said,
If you have
Burger King-
issues-
Burger King should compensate for those people who would go there for the cheaper meal. Does that make sense?
Okay, but here,
No, because that requires, you know how much money they would have to spend on
Yeah.
another grill? It's a totally separate thing to cook
So
stuff
no,
on.
Yeah.
they don't have to switch the grill. It's just the pan that they have to switch.
Oh, I'm sure.
no.
I'm sure they were
Yeah.
complaining about like frying it on the same grill.
and that's
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I would, no, that's
that is the dumb
Yeah.
part. Like,
Yeah.
sure, I understand the gluten free and everything. Like, we had to do
Yeah.
that Godfathers too.
Yeah.
Totally understand because some people can't have gluten.
Yeah.
That's totally respectable and,
switching
and
to a
good.
grill,
But
just-
oh yeah,
that's-
if it
that's
has to be
like
gluten free, that's
like
one
you
thing.
go to Burger King, right?
Yeah.
Understanding it's Burger King,
Yeah.
thinking you want all this crazy stuff to happen, and then you're mad when
Number 5.
they don't.
Burger King foot
Like,
lettuce.
it's
The kid I
ridiculous.
work with does
I'm a
that voice
vegan.
all the time. Like, he had to read something today for his assignment, and he was doing that voice the entire time, and it killed me.
Nothing's truly vegan.
Oh,
Let's be real.
No.
Just think
No.
about this. You're a vegan, and you go to a place called
Burger King.
Let's just think about that for a second.
Yeah,
I
and
know,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
That's foolishness in and of itself.
Well, I'm pretty sure that
But-
person was just looking to start trouble.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, a lot of them
Like, it
are.
was
Most vegans do.
Going for a lawsuit.
Most vegans are out to cause trouble.
You know
Logan
most
said.
vegans, Logan.
I was gonna
You in
say.
cahoots?
Logan's over here. He's like, oh no. Gotta watch out for them vegans. You don't know what they're gonna do next. They're constantly out to get us carnivores.
Terraria apparently
Really-
found out the name of the guy who knows Chris.
Wow, that was quick.
Oh,
What's the name?
what's
T?
that name? Hit us up, man.
Just to clarify, I do not have anything against vegans. I just like to joke about.
How did you find it that quick, Terraria?
Hey, don't you doubt our guy. Don't you dare doubt him.
Yeah, that's who it was.
You know what's funny? I actually thought Terraria was a girl. When I first,
You thought Terraria was a girl?
No, remember when we first started? Like when I first met him.
Throw hands, Terraria. Let's
I
go.
thought it was a girl.
It's,
Oh,
I think it's time for you to throw down here, Terraria.
there's the Twitch name though of the person.
I'll look it up.
Oh, he had his bot saving logs, so that's how he knew. He just had to look for your name. That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Dude, I love that bot that he made. It is just so we're talking about things that don't make sense. That bot is perfect. I love it.
Other
It's the
side of it?
complete opposite. It has the quotes. The only thing that he's done, and I hate him for this, and I called him out multiple times.
Good job.
He has
bro.
it set to where only Lily can do this. Type in exclamation mark ooh woo and then a sentence, and it will change all the R's to W's. And so it like changes
That's
her
actually
messages
funny.
and her messages only. to an uwu, and I hate it. Like, it makes me rage when I see him do that.
That's Colton. Sorry.
Oh, it's Colton.
I was gonna say is either him or Luke or my guess.
That's Colton.
So look at that. Chris knows someone who came in and followed me, asking if I knew Chris. But yeah, that stupid command. That's something that doesn't make sense too. It's a genius bot. It's great, but that one command just drives me insane.
You don't like it.
You just don't like it.
It's a very simple command.
It enrages me to my core. Uwu should be wiped off the face of the earth.
Tawawia.
Shut up, man.
You said, okay, first off, the way you said that, you sounded like Elmer Fudd.
He did.
Tawawia.
I'm hunting wabbits.
Good
job, Tawawia.
Now we're kind of in between things here. How do you share your stream? Sorry.
There should be a share button on your phone.
Tawawia.
It's not my channel.
Oh, on that note, we probably should move on.
Yeah.